The Ministry of External Affairs today said that Geeta, who accidentally crossed the borders from India to Pakistan when she was 11 years old, will be back in India on the 26th of this month. Geeta will be back in India with 5 members of the ED Foundation who will be treated as state guests. MEA spokesperson said that a DNA test will be done to establish conclusive proof of relation with the family Geeta has identified. The country's top literary body, Sahitya Academy, has condemned the killing of Kannada writer M.M. Kalburgi, who was gunned down by unidentified persons in Dharwad. After the Sahitya Academy emergency meeting in New Delhi, executive member of the Sahitya Academy Dr. Krishnaswamy Nachimudu said that Academy decided to ask writers who've returned awards to take them back and people who resigned to join back. The price of pulses is expected to go down after Diwali next month. Representatives of Pulse and Grain Importers Associations met Finance Minister Arun Jaitley in New Delhi today. The importers have assured to the government today that they will make available 1 lakh kilograms of tur dal every day at a cost of 135 rupees per kg. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh today cautioned leaders of the ruling party, especially ministers, to exercise restraint while making comments about sensitive issues. Responding to recent controversy on statements of Union Ministers Kiran Rijiju and V.K. Singh, the Home Minister said that we cannot get away by saying that the statement has been misinterpreted and that we need to be careful while putting forth our views. A Delhi court on Friday postponed the sentencing of an Uber driver convicted of raping a young female passenger in the Indian capital last year. Arguments over the quantum of punishment and the final sentencing have been postponed to the 3rd of November. Yadav was tried by one of the fast-track courts introduced in 2013. In the Rail Neer case, a special CBI court today remanded the 3 accused arrested to 14 days of judicial custody. 2 senior rail officials and a businessman were arrested on the 18th of October in connection with the alleged corruption in the supply of packaged drinking water in premium trains and for causing an alleged loss to the National Exchequer. In Uttar Pradesh, at least 11 persons have been killed and several others are still missing in an accident in Balrampur district. The accident took place when a tractor trolley carrying volunteers for immersion of the idol of goddess Durga fell into a huge nala under Maharajganj Taraipuri station area last night. Defence Minister Scientific Advisor Dr. Satish Reddy has told DD News that advanced countries will start depending on Indian technology in the next 10 years. Speaking exclusively to DD News, Dr. Reddy said several countries have already made requests for export of various systems and subsystems from India. Delhi Police Commissioner B.S. Bassi has said that creating the environment for women to feel safe in Delhi requires people to change their mindsets. He said this would require many government interventions beyond the responsibility of the Delhi police. RBI said banks are free to set the interest rate on gold deposits. Banks can use gold stocks as part of SLR, under which they have to make 21.5% of their investment in government bonds. Gold deposits will be subject to CRR requirements of 4% of deposits. Pakistan must take action against all militant groups without discriminating. This was stated by the US soon after President Barack Obama held wide-ranging talks with Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. Sharif, however, apprised Obama about Pakistan's resolve to take effective action against UN-designated terrorist individuals and entities as per UNSC resolutions. US Iraqi forces have rescued dozens of hostages held by Islamic State in Iraq after learning of their imminent execution. But a US soldier wounded in the raid died of his injuries, the first killed in action since US operations against IS began last year. The Pentagon said 5 IS militants were captured and a number of them were also killed in the operation. Syrian government forces have captured over 30 villages across the country as Russian airstrikes hit 72 militant targets in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin said his Syrian counterpart Bashar al-Assad has told him he was ready to talk to armed opposition groups if they are genuinely committed to dialogue and to combating Islamic State. On Vijayadashmi, thousands of children entered the world of learning in Kerala as they scribbled their first letters as part of Vidyarambham, a time-honoured ritual that cuts across lines of religion, caste and culture. Vijayadashmi, which marks the culmination of the 9-day Navratri festival, is considered an auspicious occasion for children being introduced to learning in the state, which boasts of the highest literacy rate in the country. In badminton, Saina Nehwal will be seen in action in the quarter-finals of the French Open Super Series badminton tournament in Paris today. She will take on 8th seed Ratchanok Itanan of Thailand.